Today I'm going to be reviewing the Saucony Peregrine 11 GTX. So, y'all may have seen a review I did on the Boomba turf shoes. I've been trying to find me some turf shoes so that I'm comfortable, but I've got some traction when I'm out taking batting practice and if I start playing again. And the Boombas were not very comfortable. In fact, they hurt my feet. So I had one of the subscribers suggested an Adidas turf shoe. I bought that turf shoe, but the sizing was a little weird for me. So I ended up returning it. And I had another subscriber tell me about trail shoes from Saucony. So I ended up buying the Saucony Peregrine 11 GTX. It's got the Gore-Tex dry technology. This is what it looks like. I tried to find something that looked as close to a softball turf shoe, and this is about the closest thing I could find. These are completely waterproof. So we've all been there. We know what it's like when you're playing a night game. That dew starts falling, that grass gets wet, and if you're especially in the outfield, you're gonna, unless you've got some waterproof cleats, or your socks are gonna get soaked. So that's what I really liked about these, is if it's a damp or wet conditions, your feet will stay dry. The traction on these things is crazy. I mean, I've got more traction with this than I did with the Boomba or the Adidas, I think. You know, it doesn't look exactly like what we've come to expect a softball, baseball, turf shoe to look like. It's pretty darn close. I mean, if you're wearing some softball pants, black's going to go with about anything, and it's black and gray. That's why I went with this color. It's neutral. It's going to pretty much go with any uniform that you've got. And the fact that it is completely waterproof and it's got the Gore-Tex invisible fit technology makes it even more attractive. I love these things. I think they're very comfortable. And that was the big thing for me, is not only did I want this traction, but I want them to be comfortable. These are comfortable, and I know that my feet won't get wet in the event I am playing in a night game. Right now, I'm not playing at all. I'm just trying to work my way up to where I feel like I can play a game or a weekend tournament or something. And I've been looking at maybe trying to play some senior ball. So if I put a pair of white or gray long pants, softball pants with these, it's gonna look fine. So I'm fine with the way it looks. I love the traction. I love the comfort. Now the con, and this is the only con I have, okay? They are expensive. This is the most expensive pair of shoes I've ever purchased. They were about $150. So that's the only con I have about these things. You're going to get great grip from these soles. They're going to be comfortable, and they're very lightweight. So they're not, you would think a waterproof shoe would be bulky and heavy and all that. None of that. It's a very lightweight shoe. I recommend this. I think this is a great softball alternative to a turf shoe right here. This is considered a trail shoe, I believe. Yeah, this is a trail shoe. So this is the Saucony Peregrine 11 GTX. And they do make the Peregrine 11 without the Gore-Tex technology, so it wouldn't be waterproof. But I've played a long time ago, and I know if I ever start playing, there's going to be damp conditions. Okay, I played in the rain. I went to a tournament in Virginia, and they were bound, and it was a world tournament. They had teams from all over the place, and they were bound and determined that that tournament was going to happen. They were not going to refund those fees. And it was pouring rain, and when I stepped into the batter's box, honest to goodness, the water was up to my calf. There was no home plate. When we hit the softballs, we literally lost the balls in the mud. Literally, our shortstop was fishing around through the mud to find the ball to try to make a throw to first. That's how bad of conditions it is. I will never play in those conditions again, so it will never be that bad. But if it's been mist and rain, or there's dew that's fallen or whatever, I feel confident with these that I'm going to be still have good grip and traction, and it's not going to be like hard on my feet. Like a normal cleat now at my age would be really uncomfortable for me because it would just be too firm, too hard. So my number one concern is comfort, and number two is traction after that. So it's not traction first, comfort second. It's comfort first, and then traction second. So I like them. I recommend them. I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you're serious about it, if you're serious enough to get Bruce Bolt batting gloves, then you're the person to get these Gore-Tex Peregrine 11 GTXs. So Saucony's a good brand. So I give them a A on this, and I recommend this. If you enjoy this video, you'd like to see me do more, subscribe and click the notification button, and I'll keep making these videos. We'll see you next time.